Hello everyone, I'm Shiro and welcome to a Pubcast on Payload Upward. We are going to be just spectating in general, timing them, Highlander style, and seeing who can push the cart to the end in the best time. Now this is a UGCgaming.net server, so the skill level in general is a little bit higher than the skill level of my last podcast, so hopefully they won't actually forget to push the cart this time. And they're going to try to be a bit of a better caster as well. They are currently congoing. Obligatory pre-game conga is happening, and I will actually be timing it this time rather than just relying on the editing. So let's start the timer now and let's see what's going on. The mini sentry comes out, engineer takes out the pyro. They're all kind of queued up in this little corridor here. There is a lot of NGs. Demo man spamming them pills out. It's not going to get that mini sentry. Demo man coming out on this side as well, however. I think he's a demo knight more than anything, so who knows. He goes down to the heavy anyway. Soldier coming out here shooting nothing. Scout, what's the scout doing? Where is the scout going? He's just running around doing scout things. Demo man now on his tail. What is going to happen here? Demo man goes down, medic goes down to a sniper all the way up here. They really need to get on the cart. They haven't pushed it much. There we go, scout coming out. He's bonked, he's running straight at them. What is the engineer doing on their team? Teleporter, dispenser. Is there a sentry going up? Not at the minute. If there is, it will probably be being built around now, so I would imagine he'd want to build it fairly quickly. Flog pyro being air blast up into the air. Lucky he didn't go off the cliff. Heavy is going to not notice at all that the scout was just hitting him and will die because of it, because he is a hoovy in a pub game. Demo man gets a lucky shot with his grenade launcher on the pyro, kills the pyro but dies himself. Teams are unbalanced as fuck. They will be getting balanced very shortly. Sniper doing sniping things. Engineer is being more of a power class than their soldier is right now. Unfortunately, he's not one, so he does go down to the sniper. Pyro is now on the cart, though. He is pushing up very slowly. There's only one of blue team at all really doing anything right now. That pyro dies. Let's see if they can actually get more people up onto the cart now they've realized that they should kind of do the objective. Is there a red sentry up yet? Doesn't look like it. There really probably should be at this point in time. Obviously, if blue team don't manage to push this all the way in, and then the team swap, then I'll either time red team, and if they don't get it in, then we'll go for a tiebreaker. Or if they do get it in, then red team will automatically win. But it looks like blue are going to make it to at least the first checkpoint. They've already spent 2.5 minutes doing this, so they're not doing it super fast, honestly. I'm just going to take a drink quickly. Now they're going into the tunnel now. Is there anything set up in the tunnel? I don't think so. They're already setting up at the other end, so I think they've just got the tunnel now for free. There's 5 people on the cart. So it is moving at maximum speed. They've got through this choke, so they definitely don't have anything here. All they do now is go up this hill and cap the next one. There is snipers, though, laying down fire. If they can just get it over that ridge, then it won't fall back down. They are doing a very good job at this checkpoint. This is honestly one of the hardest checkpoints to get in all of TF2 coming out of this tunnel, because it is such a choke point. There is a scout in here. Is he fighting this demo man? What is going to happen? They're both going to blow up to a crit lock and load pill, and they've got this checkpoint now, so their spawn has now moved up, and they're going to be trying to get C, which is a pain in the ass. This bridge has been the death of me many, many times. Pyro just, I think he's spy checking. Yeah, he is spy checking. There is a spy. Spy is going to die to the medic. Soldier rocket jumping in. Demo man far behind enemy lines. What is he going to be doing? Charging, missing. He's using the lock and load. Not my weapon of choice any longer. Where is he going? He can't hit shit with it either. But that was quite an entertaining fight. He managed to get a lucky shot off on that pyro. Where is the cart right now? It's going up around. This demo man is managing to crouch behind it and bring it all the way up. Blue team are moving up at a much faster speed than they were before. I think they were just deceptively being slow during the first point. But now half of blue team is now behind enemy lines, stopping any setups. Red team don't have an engineer, so they're not going to have a sentry in this spot as you would normally expect. But it is going up. Spy is coming in. The scout almost fell off the edge there. Spy is instead going to be the one that does... Oh no, that nice landing there and the dead ring. He is going off now though. Adios, amigos. People are joining the game. I'd imagine they'd be joining red team. But blue look like they're going to get seen no problem at all. They've only spent 5 minutes now. So in the whole time it took them to cap 1 point, they've captured 2 more. So they're definitely speeding up, and this will be a tough time for red team to beat. But this will be the only stage, because it is the only stage of Upward. So there isn't too much to worry about. No matter what happens, red team will have the exact same experience, and it won't be too long a video. I apologize for yawning, but talking a lot, very, very constantly, without many breaks, does make you yawn. It's something I'm trying to get over, and I have yawned a lot less than I did in my previous Pubcast. That's probably something to do with having a nice glass of refreshing, cool water here that I just tried to drink far too quickly and smashed my tooth. But there is a blue sentry going up here now, so that's actually kind of reverse engineering the last point of Upward here. The point is going to be capped. I will get ready to pause the clock when it does, but it is about to go in. Can this scout manage to push it in? I think he might be able to. He might be... Oh, not quite. The pyro will be able to, though, surely. And it is in. Blue team have done a time of 6 minutes, 34 seconds, and 76 milliseconds. So let's see what red team can do against that. Right, so now the teams have switched. We've got a minute of setup time. What's blue team's setup like? They've got 2 engineers. Red team have now got 3 engineers and 2 demo men. Obviously red team were blue team last time, so let's see what they can do to defend. Obviously they were the winning team. Be interesting to see anyone stand here and kind of lay out some fire over this wall and stuff of the like. I'm not sure if you actually can. I can't remember. Obviously a demo man would be quite good. I know you used to be able to, for sure, in the same way that you used to be able to shoot out of like these holes here. But whether or not you can still do that, I don't know. But it'd be interesting to see whether or not they can. But either way, red team, they've got a demo man and a scout up at the point already. There is teleporter. There is already a level 2 sentry. I'm surprised there isn't more. I don't know what these 2 NGs are doing. Oh, there's another dispenser going up there. Let's get ready to start the clock and see what happens now. Right. So blue team are pushing out, and not very much actually. There's just a heavy. He's just getting kind of knocked around a bit. Oh my god, that scout got launched by that sentry gun. Blue team have managed to not push up, but get far behind enemy lines. The entire sentry nest is going down. That spy is doing what spies do best, and just pissing off engineers, and pretty much nothing else. But, I mean, the heavy is pushing up pretty much unopposed. Scout's just laughing at him, but the other scout's hitting him with a stick. Or with a fish, rather. But red team have now stopped the push. There's a sniper here struggling against this scout. Blue team are, I would say, dominating them right now. There is a lot of spies, so the sentry guns aren't going to be too much of a problem. They seem to have foreseen the amount of engineers that red team would have and countered that with an equally high amount of spies. So they're definitely doing much better than red team did last time. They have currently spent about a minute and 30 seconds. Really not much time at all, considering last time Red Team spent an extra whole minute to get to where they are now. Blue Team are doing a much better job of pushing so far. Where are they going? There's a blue spy behind enemy lines, quite far behind enemy lines, whereas the blue sniper and the soldier and the scout and all of Blue Team really are now pushing up. Scout is on the cart. Sniper coming out here. Is he going to do anything, or is he just going to hang back and be a sniper? Don't really know. Soldier getting killed by the pyro. Going down pretty quickly there as well. The scout is coming in again. Is he going to get on the cart, or is he just going to get blasted? He got blasted. Red Team are holding them off now. It's been about 2 minutes. 2 minutes and 20 seconds. So they're now about tied for the amount of time it has taken from last time. We'll have to see what happens because, well, I'm not going to lie, when I restarted the timer, I didn't actually reset it, I just lapped it. So I'm going to have to do maths to work out what the time is. So I'm a bit of a scrub. But at the minute, it's on 9 minutes and 21 seconds. So if you take 6:34 away from that, get whatever you have, like 2 minutes 50. But they've capped, so they're actually a bit slower capping this point than Red Team were. Obviously, I can finalize what I'm saying and correct it in the actual edit, but fuck it. For now, we're just going to go by my terrible maths and believe in the fact that I haven't done any kind of maths at all in the last 3 years of my life. So we're just going to be seeing whether or not they can do it in a fairly quick time. At the minute, I would say it's probably going a little bit faster. They seem to have an edge when it comes to pushing. Again, I think they've pretty much been given this whole tunnel. It all really depends on whether or not they're going to get stopped at this point or not. Whereas last time they did get stopped a little bit when they came out, but not too much. They pretty much just capped and went on to the next one as well. I think they've pretty much just been given the whole tunnel area, or not. The two soldiers here are defending. Pyro just taking one of them out with his own rocket, a close range air blast. That was quite nice. This guy's going to get blasted off the cliff. He's gone, and looks like they're free to push up the cart yet again. Heavy coming out now. Is he going to be chasing? I think that's a sniper. Yeah, that's a sniper. And the pyro is going to be burning him, air blasting him back over the wall, saving himself rather than killing the pyro. Oh, that pyro was going to air blast, but he got backstabbed, and the heavy got shot in a rather uncomfortable place. Pyro is now spy checking. Sentry has gone up here, so that's kind of expected. Sniper's getting shot out again by, I believe that's another sniper, yes, with an SMG. Spy coming out. Is he going to get the soldier? Yep, he got the soldier. They are going to be getting the checkpoint pretty quickly now. This little nest in this room, the office, I guess, is getting taken down. Spy takes out the heavy in spectacular stair-stab fashion, but they seem to have forgotten the point again. What's going on? Scout coming up. Is he going to just YOLO? And yes, the soldier is doing it. They have now capped the point. It is 11 minutes 40, so it's been about 5 minutes and 10 seconds. So they have about another minute 20 to cap the rest. So let's see what happens when they try that. I don't know if they're going to win. They probably won't, actually. That took them quite a long time to do. However, they are seemingly pushing now. They have outrun the cart, though, so they're not pushing up anymore. Wonder if they forget that this is a payload game, or whether they're just trying to kill people since they outnumber them. Who knows? Who knows at all? Who can judge the mind of a TF2 puppy? No one. Literally, even the greatest psychiatrist in the world could not, understand the mind of a TF2 puppy. Especially in this kind of situation where, well, they did outnumber them. They don't anymore. But that pyro just got knocked off the edge by the soldier. That is a rare reverse situation going on there. They have about 20 seconds to actually do this. I will count down when it gets to the point. It should be at 13:04, I believe. So they have 4 seconds. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Red team wins. The what was blue team in the first round win, but we'll still keep going just in case my maths is terribly wrong, and we'll see what happens. But yeah, I believe red team do win the whole Highlander Pubcast thing. It just means that I no longer have to actually focus on the time, so that's quite good. But red team have won this. They definitely did a faster time with 6 minutes 34. It's been longer than that by about 30 seconds already, so red team definitely win in this situation. This map has been kind of short. I guess that's what you get for only having one stage. There is now a soldier solely pushing up the cart. Scout is just ignoring him. I think they've given pity. Whether or not red team know that they've won, but I mean, there's not much else to say, is there? They're pushing the cart up, but they're just getting harassed now. There's not much they can do. Red team are much, much better than blue team. Despite what I was saying earlier, I was clearly wrong. Red team are better. They've had less people for the majority of this thing, but they've managed to hold them off longer than blue team managed to hold them off when it was their turn. But now they've given up on pushing the cart again. The spy doesn't really know what to do. This spy is just hiding in like the sneakiest of spots. Pyro coming out, getting blasted by Jesus. I have a friend whose name is Jesus on Steam. It's spelled differently. Interesting. Blue team have pushed up behind enemy lines, but red team are mainly just seemingly staying in spawn. They don't really want much to do with it. Where is this guy and what is he doing? Why is he back here? And that's really weird to think that this whole spawn building, this whole thing here where you run up here, that's just the other side of this bit. It's in that building there. This whole thing wraps around quite a lot. When you think that this is the first spawn for blue team, this is the first spawn for red team, that whole long walk you have to do to get all the way around here. Like, if there was some stairs here, you could just, like, be here in a second. But that's why I like this map. It really does wrap around, and you can get a lot of cool points. That was an awesome save there by the Pyro, reflecting that crit rocket. Even though they've lost, it doesn't matter. They're still my favourite team in my eyes, because purely that reflect, really, that was pretty good. Reflecting that crit rocket, that would have wiped out pretty much everyone on the cart, and he just reflected it back at them. That was good on blue team's behalf. Their scout now waiting outside the spawn door. Red team don't seem to have set up much defense, but they're just out man-powering them. Blue team are now pushing up more seriously, though. Red team seem to have disappeared off the face of the earth. They all seem to be in spawn. They're all coming out now. I guess they all just got wiped. Was it by that crit rocket or something? I don't really know. I wasn't paying much attention. But Booty Beans. I like Booty Beans. That's a cool name. Spy coming in, trying to face stab, failing, getting shot up. Will there be spy action? Nope. They're pushing up. I think I just heard a birthday celebration because of obviously TF2's birthday. But let's see what happens now. It is taking them much, much longer now. How much? I don't know. Let's check. It has been 10 minutes and 10 seconds, roughly. So it's taken them quite a long amount of time. They're still not there yet. It's going to take them a long time. They definitely have not won this. Blue team are now finally managing to push up. Will this spy manage to clear out the point? No, he gets face stabbed by a black rose. But the soldier is now on the point. He has a chance of actually defeating the pyro and the scout and the other soldier and whatnot. And he's got the health, so he's managing to push up. Will they be able to actually cap the point in this last ditch push? I don't know. I think they might be able to. If he played it a bit more sensibly and actually hid behind the point, he'd be able to. But there they go. It's gone in. A time of 11-1 something. 11-1 something. So 11 minutes, 1 second and something else. and I'll work it out in the editing process. But yes, red team do win overall. Thank you very much for watching this rather short pubcast, only about 18 minutes long. But yeah, I've been Shiro. If you liked this and you want to see more pubcasts of random games that don't know that they're being pubcast, then like the video and subscribe, because I will do more in the future. And I will see you all soon. I'm just going to join so I can do like a wave or a taunt. Goodbye! Straight away get the ball as it drops. Throw it. Miss, because I'm a fucking scrub.